Thank you for allowing me to speak today. Good morning. My name is Jocelyn Lewis, and I'm here to speak for those whose voices are being ignored, our homeless community and those battling mental health issues. This is me in the forefront of helping others in the communities on our streets. Men and women are being denied access to restrooms. They are forced to wipe themselves in the open and sleep on bare concrete. Restaurants will not allow them in, and there are no sanitation areas for them to clean up or manage hygiene with dignity. This is inhumane. And this is a couple of interviews that I've done on the street. I apologize. I've met with people who had to throw their tents away, the only shelter they had. They're being arrested simply for surviving. When we throw away their tents, we leave them sleeping on dirt and sidewalks like they are less than humans. Even worse, I've seen people released from hospitals in gowns, confused and not mentally well enough to take care of themselves or sign themselves out. Some are put back on the streets without any support. Some become a danger to themselves or others because not because they want to be, but because they are sick and ignored. How can we work together to change this? Can we provide sanitation areas with toiletry and female products? Can we create real solutions with housing vouchers and mental health follow-ups? Can civil rights attorneys step up to protect our seniors and veterans, many of whom are still sleeping on the streets? Why are people eating out of dumpsters? These are human beings. We need funding, partnerships, and leadership that truly sees them. I've done street interviews. They're tired of being treated like animals. They want help. Our women are being sexually assaulted without protection. Kathy Rosario is a victim that's been sexually assaulted 3 times on the streets. I ask you will help us build a safer and more humane community for everyone in the heart of Houston. Thank you.
Councilmember Carter. Councilman Carter.
Ms. Lewis, thank you for coming today. I'd like to visit with you. Danelle in the back will get with you and we'll get a meeting set up and talk to you about some of the things that we are working on, because you've brought forth today a series of problems that we're very much aware of, and it's not one solution. You know, we need permanent housing, we need transitional housing, we need low barrier shelters, we need sanitation facilities, we have so many needs. And I promise you, the mayor is very focused on working on these needs, and he has a solid team, and I'm honored to have been part of some of the work they're doing, and love to meet with you and kind of connect with you and just tell you a little bit about what's going on out there. So Danelle in the back will get with you, and we'll get a meeting as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Carter, for your leadership. And ma'am, that's the reason everything you just documented is one of the reasons that HUD approved us using some of the recovery funds for the homeless.
Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Councilman Ramirez.
Thank you, Jocelyn, for your remarks. It truly is a tragedy how many mentally ill folks we have on our streets. And let me assure you, as a city government, we are trying to come up with solutions and advocating for measures that will help address this problem. One of the things that came out of the legislative session was Senate Bill 1164, which will make it easier for us to move some of these folks who are mentally ill and at risk of suffering injury and harm into a hospital setting. And so that's awaiting the governor's signature, and if he signs it, it'll become law on September the 1st, and we'll have another tool that we can use to address the situation. We had an extensive discussion yesterday in the Quality of Life Committee about homelessness and about the mayor's homelessness plan and how that is going. And we are making a lot of progress, but it still needs a lot of funding. And so we are dependent on our philanthropic organizations here in Houston and in the area to help us out. And we're working to see that that is done. You know, at the state level, we simply don't have enough state mental hospital beds, and we haven't for many years. And so that's one thing I think that Houstonians can do is to advocate with their state legislators to do something about that. We shouldn't have so many mentally ill homeless on our streets, and part of that requires a state solution. Part of that is beyond our control to address. But you hit upon a major tragedy in our city, and I appreciate your shedding light on it. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Councilor Davis.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Josh, for coming and certainly bringing those items to our attention, which is, you know, at the priority of this council and this administration. Let me ask you, who do you work with? Do you work with a particular organization, or this is just personal?
It started out as personal. I just got a recent mentor, Ms. Monique Davis, with Women's Connection Incorporation. She helped women and children, but I'm more of in the streets, interviewing people, trying to see if I can get our elderly in nursing facilities, see if they have room, even in jails when it gets too hot or cold, at least they can get a meal or a place to stay for a few days, you know. So I just partnered up with her, and she's kind of helping me.
Good. And the reason I brought that up, because there are resources that are out there. That's why I was going to suggest that we help you in maybe some that you're not aware of. It is such a big issue, and it's not just Houston, it's nationwide, as you know, but we just trying to be ahead of it. And so it's really, I appreciate you coming and you know, expressing, because as a veteran, I'm deeply concerned about all homelessness, but veterans have been out there for a very long time.
Yes.
Probably the longest and largest group of homeless people, which is a deep concern of mine, because I'm a veteran. I come from a veteran family. So
thank you.
But thank you for coming.
No problem. And yes, I started in Atlanta. I even went to Dallas. So I've been doing this for a while now. I just haven't had any direction on to get the help that I need, the support.
Okay. Well, God bless you. And some of the colleagues has offered, and we'll keep up with you. Thank you so much.
Councilmember Thomas.
Ma'am. Hold on.
One second.
I apologize.
One more. No, all good.
No,
well, you came to the right place for some direction. I want to acknowledge our housing director, Director Nichols. If you can raise your hand, that's the director. Yesterday, we hosted a Quality of Life and Housing Committee meeting, and our chair of Quality of Life is absolutely right. It was a robust update, but I want to offer you an opportunity for you to participate. There is a call for community leaders like you that are already participating in this work. They're looking at creating hubs where they can layer on services to existing frameworks. So you're in the right place. So all the work that you've been doing, and some said come down to City Hall and you listen, and I look at you, right? Miracles. So the director will be able to get you directly in contact with that group. They're going to host a meeting, and they want everyone who's doing this work of meals, hygiene bags. They want you in the conversation. So this is a wonderful opportunity for you to do that, and he'll make sure that you're connected, okay?
Thank you. We have hygiene bags in the car. We're about to go pass out.
Perfect. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Next.
Mayra Mora.
Conversation, and there's a lot of work going on out there, and you have the opportunity to be a part of it.
Thank you so much, and I really honored that. Thank you, and you guys. I really appreciate it.
Is exactly what we see, what I see, what Director Nichols sees, what anybody who goes out there. And we understand that it hurts your heart. And it's okay.
See, I be thinking I'm recording and it don't be recording.